that might be the case for some marriages, but other marriages are also going through the same kind of arena at the moment, where women are, because they're very active in the society, very workable outside there. So when they now come, some of them are even earning more than the husband. So when they do come in the house, they feel like, oh, because a man's supposed to be taking care of the house, taking care of me, taking care of the children. Now that I'm doing that work also, taking care, working and watching over and doing multitask, so that gives me the power to say, you know what, 50-50, you say, I say, you do, I do. So
you know what, no matter what a woman can do, man is still man. You cannot change, swap your man to become a woman, whilst you want to be in a marriage. No matter how much you earn, your husband still have to be a husband. No matter how much the husband has to, husband is earning, the woman has to be woman. All these things will work when there is agreement, when there is understanding at home. I know so many couples with the woman earn more than the men, as you said, but yet still the man is still at the head of the house, because the woman has agreed.
Okay. So should we say that the understanding is the key thing here?
Oh, yes.
Definitely. The understanding is the key thing. But should we also say at the same time that if you have grown up in a family where perhaps your mom was married to your dad, or your mom is married to your dad, but then your mom happens to be in a situation where your dad brings in another wife and you observe your mom, or you live in that environment, you see your mom suffering, wouldn't that affect your marriage later on, where you feel like, okay, what happened to my mom? I wouldn't allow it to happen to me. So cultural background, you're going back to the culture, so you have to really see the variety of ways that impacts.
But can I take that one? Yes, definitely. I definitely agree that a lot of children, or a lot of us when we were younger, we watched the dynamic between our mothers and fathers, and some dynamics were good, some weren't, and some of us internalized the fact that I don't want that, I don't want that, or I want that. So also the fact that we live in the West, we are also seeing other things around us which are informing the way we see things. So yes, it does bring things back to the cultural alignment of our parents, but because we're so bombarded by so many different cultures now and different ideologies now, the cultures are all kind of merging. So this, to me, I think is actually part of the problem when we say the culture, because we have to then redefine what is our culture, because it has now become so fragmented or diverse.
Is it pick and choose?
So it has made it very difficult for us to adjust in, either to be on our own culture, or to be in let's say we are in UK,
or how to
blend it, because like Oden was my sister was saying that a man is living at home. It means that the man is living at home, and the wife is said she's single. So it means that the man is at home, but as she said, the man is not at home because she doesn't really perform any duty as the head of the house,
which is not culture.
Which is not culture, because in our back home, no matter what, you know why our parents, they were so humble. Because if you are the one, Pastor Cecil, you are the one that feeding me, no matter what you say, I'll humble myself.
So you're taking a good point there.
Yeah.
Would you then go on and to say that even that point that you have said, women used to behave then like slaves?
Oh,
because
yes.
if you're feeding me, obviously I have to go with what you
that's
say.
it. Yeah.
So is it the oppression and suppression?
I think even now there are so many women. I mean, in Africa, I know so many women, even in the UK, who are in a position because the husband has brought them in Europe, they are struggling. This man, he knows all the system. He's even claiming everything behind the woman. The woman doesn't know anything. And yet he's pushing that woman to go to work, but still will be expecting that woman to be doing the housework. And one thing I noticed with some of my friend couple who separated is that at some point that woman will open her eyes and say, oh, this is not happening. So once she realized that, oh my God, so we are in this environment, and it's not like we are in Africa.